Hey folks, Austin Manning out here at Johnson RV, your home for premium pre-owned motorhomes. Today we're going to look at a 2010 Itasca Elipse 40 BD. Let's go check it out. So here we have it, folks. It's a 2010 Itasca Elipse. This is the 40 BD model, which I can only assume stands for big diesel, because it's a big diesel coach. Itasca, as you may or may not know, is Winnebago. Itasca is their luxury line of coaches. And this is no exception to that rule. It is definitely a very nice coach. 40 BD, it's going to measure in just shy of 41 feet. It's definitely a full-size Class A diesel coach. Full body paint is going to give you a really nice looking exterior that's going to last throughout the years. This is kind of cool. So this is on the Maxim chassis, which is Winnebago's custom chassis that they partner with Freightliner to come out with. What makes the Maxim chassis special as far as storage goes is they give you a fixed beam underneath, but they didn't want you to lose storage, so they actually built in storage compartments that are on the level with the beam, and then you have the full pass-through above that, which is kind of cool. So on our full pass-through here, we have double doors that actually open out, so you've got really nice wide open pass-through access. Of course, we have a slide-out joey tray, so you can slide that out from either side there. It's going to make getting your stuff in and out a little bit easier. Moving along towards the back here, we have, this is kind of a cool feature. Here's our power connection. Of course, we've got a 50 amp power connection, and it's on a power reel. So no more coiling your cord up at the campsite and dragging it through dirt. Power reel, you just turn that on, it'll coil itself back up into its housing. It just makes it a little bit easier. Right behind that, it's going to be our utility center, so all your tank fills are right here. Of course, we have the outside shower feature, and then of course really easy to access a dump station right here. This door opens up. Most of your storage doors are going to open out. Really easy access to all of our batteries as well. Those are all on slide out trays, so if you ever need to jump a battery or test a battery or replace a battery as you continue to use your coach throughout the years, just really easy. Pull it out, pull it, replace it. Really easy to access. Now this is going to have a 400 horsepower Cummins diesel engine, which on a full-size rig like this is a good amount of power. We have a 10,000 pound tow hitch on here, towing capacity, so if you want to bring some extra goodies with you, probably bring in a chaser car or something like that, you definitely have the capability to tow some larger, heavier items with that. On the back here, we have a little bit more storage area, and then this is kind of cool. So in this compartment right there, we've got a central vac system, so you don't have to bring a vacuum with you. Central vac system makes keeping your coach clean on the inside just that much easier. And then of course, this is going to be the other side of our full pass-through storage access. So again, slide out joey tray, can slide out both ways. We have outside entertainment on our patio side. So when we get to the campsite, we want to do drive and movie night, we can flip this up, put on a movie, put out our awning, set up the patio, and get situated. Makes for a fun trip. It's beautiful looking on the outside. Let's go check out the inside. So here we are inside, and you know, one of the best things about Class A's is this experience up here on the front for both driver and passenger. You have these big, beautiful captain's chairs. They're ultra leather. They're very cushy. It's going to make longer road trips way more comfortable. Probably drive for a lot longer hours without getting beat up and feeling like you're driver fatigued. You have an air ride suspension, so you tend to just feel like you're gliding down the highway. So it takes a lot of the fight out of the steering wheel. These are really easy to drive, and of course the comfort factor on the seats up here, it's just wonderful. As well as you look out the front and you have this big picture window right in front of you. It just gives you a great view. So if you are doing some of those longer distance trips, this is the best way to do it. It's just so enjoyable. Moving into the back of the coach here, of course we have a residential style fridge. So again, if you are taking longer trips, you're going to have a really nice size fridge with you. Opposite that is our dining room. Now on higher trim level Class A diesels, typically you're going to find a table and chair setup as opposed to a traditional booth dinette, which can be nice. You've got chairs that you can actually move around. The table itself is going to work on kind of a leaf system. It can unlock and actually pull out if you want a little bit larger table. And then you have some additional chairs that can be brought out if you want to turn this from just a two-seat dining room to a four-seater. On the opposite side, we're going to move into our kitchen. We've got nice solid surface counters. We actually have solid surface backsplash too, which is going to be nice. That makes doing some cleanup if you're splashing stuff around while you're cooking a lot easier, having an actual solid surface backsplash throughout the whole kitchen there. Flush mounted appliances. We've got a really nice looking 3-burner stove here, so you can do a little bit more cooking with that. The flush mounted cover there means that's workable counter space when you need it, and then of course it's also a backsplash when you're cooking. And of course up top we've got a nice size microwave convection combo, so you're going to be able to do some of your baking needs up in there as well as your typical microwave functions. You've got a double sink. You've got covers on both sides there, so doing dishes can be a little bit easier. Now, a lot of folks actually like to travel with your covers not sitting here. They like to put them down below, or if they're going to be camped for a while, get those out of the way just so they have access to the sink a lot easier. And this is kind of nice. Itasca actually gives you a couple spots where those covers can slide in there. So they've got a place where you can store them. You don't have to worry about them taking up storage space or setting them somewhere and then damaging them. We've got a lot of overhead storage throughout the entire coach. In the kitchen, that's usually pretty important. Gives you a lot of space. You've got a built-in silverware drawer, and you've got some really nice deep drawers underneath that. Lots and lots of storage here. When you don't go with the traditional oven, great thing about that is it just opens up storage possibilities underneath that stovetop there. Now this is pretty cool. This is our living room area. We have this big sectional couch. It actually has some power functions to it as well. You can see right here we've got power sit up and power recline button right there, and that's going to control this portion of your couch, so you can actually fold that if you want to recline while you're watching TV, which is directly across from that, or if you want to turn this into an extra sleep space. Maybe you're going to have some guests with you. Each side has a pull-out section here where you can bring out an additional footrest, and then of course slide this all the way and you've got a flat seating surface right there, or you can bring it in and have it be more like a chaise lounge area, and that's going to be on these two seats right here. And then of course we have again a big L-shaped lounge area here. This portion of the couch can actually be taken away, so that can actually slide in and collapse. So when we're on the road, we're bringing our slides in. That section of the couch can go away, and then you've just got a straight couch, which is again directly across from our entertainment center. So we've got a nice big flat screen TV up top, and then it does feel a little bit more like a home in here. We have a nice fireplace built into our living room, so gives it just a nice feel to the coach. You've got a centrally located panel for most all your functions on the coach, so all your heating and cooling and power functions you're going to take care of right here. Keeping an eye on your tank, all your tank monitors, everything's built in right here. Slide controls, really easy to access, which takes us right into our bathroom. Our bathroom is an all-in-one. So you've got your shower, your sink, your toilet, all in one area. You've got a porcelain toilet here. And this is kind of cool. If you are doing some longer trips, maybe you're hitting the road for a season, go hang out down south and enjoy the warmer weather. This is definitely capable of being a full-time coach. We've got the washer dryer combo built in right into our bathroom here. And then of course right above that, we've got a nice linen closet. Just past the bathroom, moving down the hallway, which the whole hallway is all big windows here, so we're bringing a lot of natural light. And one thing I should point out on this coach, you actually have some drawstring shades, which are much more preferred than the traditional accordion blinds. Just up and down, really easy to use. So you've got blackouts for privacy. You've also got just a shade if you want to just cool it down in here. In our bedroom here, we got a nice walk around queen bed, lots and lots of room on both sides. Really going to be easy to get in and out of this bed here. We've got power on the sides of the bed if we're plugging in phones or plugging in a CPAP machine. And of course, if we're hanging out back here, we have our entertainment center built in directly across. Nice flat screen TV right there. And we've got a really nice closet. Now this side of your closet has some built-in storage. You can see we've got some of our components to our central vac system. Remember, you don't have to bring your vacuum with you. You've got the central vac system on board with you. And then of course here's a couple of those collapsible chairs if you want to turn that dining room up in the front into a 4-seater. This side is going to be nice open hanging closet, so both sides nice amount of hanging storage. This one for your longer items, you've got all that clearance. Give you a cedar backing on your cabinets too, which is kind of a nice touch. Again, it's a 2010 from Itasca. This is the Elipse 40BD, which again I can only assume stands for big diesel because it's a nice big coach. It's beautiful. Come out and see it in person. It is absolutely worth the trip. Remember to ask for Austin when you do. Thanks so much.